In this video, we will be continuing with correlation chapter 6. We have done till question number 17 in the previous video. Now we will start with question number 18. So what is question number 18? Calculate the correlation coefficient between the height of the fathers in inches, which is x, and their sons in, which is y. So we have the values here, x, y, all the values are given. So first what we do, we draw the table. So to calculate the coefficient, what we require is we draw the table here. We write the values of x and y accordingly as it is given. Then what we will have to calculate x squared. So doubling of the x values, we will get x squared. Like 65 into 65 is 4225. 66 into 66 is 4356. In this way, we get doubling of all these values, we get the x square values. Similarly, we do it for y. We double all the values of y and we get y square. So 67 into 67 is 4489. 56 into 56 is 3136, and this way we double all the values of y to get y square. Next, what we do, in the last column we present the xy. That means multiplication of x values and the y value. So first value will be what? 65 into 67, which is 4355. Next is 66 into 56, which is 3696. So in this way we write all the values of x into y. Then what we do, we add up all the values. So x values all added up, we get 534. Y values all added up, we get 540. X square values all added up, we get 35788. Y square values all added up, we get 36644. XY values all added up, we get 36118. Now when we get all these values, now we will put it in the formula of Karl Pearson's correlation coefficient, which is R is equal to N, which is the number of observations or the values, which is 8 here. We get 8 number of observations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 into summation of xy, which is this one, all the added up values of xy, which is 36118, and minus of summation of x, which is x value we have 534, and summation of y is what? It is 540. So in this way we put all the values of r and we get, and we then like 8 into 36118 minus 534 into 540 by root over of n, which is 8, into 35788, which is x square. That means summation x square is what? 35778 minus 534, which is summation of x the whole square, here 534 the whole square, then into root over of 8 into 36644, which is what? This is x, this is y square, summation of y square, 366 square value, and minus 540 is what? Summation of y the whole square. So we put up all the values and then we calculate and find out that it is 284944 minus 288360 by root over of 286304 minus 285 into 156 and root over of 293152 minus of 291600, which is equal to 584 divided by 1148 into 1552, which is equal to 584 by 1334.9, which is equal to what? 0.603. So this, what does it refer? What does it mean? That it has a positive correlation. So that means it has moderate, not so high but not so weak, but it has a moderate positive correlation between the variables. Now we solve question number 19. Calculate the correlation coefficient between x and y. Comment on their relationship. So here all the values are given. So first we do what? We do the table. So we write the table x, y, we require x square, we require y square, and we require xy. So we draw the table as per the values given of xy. So what is it? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2, and 3. Y values are 9, 4, 1, 1, 9, 4, 9. So these are the values. Now what? X square, doubling of the x values, we get what? 9, 4, 1, 1, 4, 9. Doubling of y values, we get what? 9 into 9, 81. 16, 4 into 4, 16, 1 into 1, 1, 1 into 1, 1, then 16. Then what? 9 into 9 is what? 81. Then we get x into y. So first one is what? Minus 27. 3 into 9, minus 27. Then 2 into 4, minus 8. Minus 1 into 1 is 1, minus 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Then 2 fours are 8. Then 3 nines are 27. We just find out what? The totaling of, so we total for x square, what is it? It comes out to be 28. Totaling of y square value is what? 196. Totaling of xy, we get it is 0. Now we put it in the formula. We know that number of observation 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it is 6. So what we do it in the formula is equal to r is equal to Karl Pearson's correlation coefficient is what? Again we write at n into summation of xy minus of summation of x into summation of y by root over of n into summation of x square minus summation of x the whole square into root over of n into summation of y square minus summation of y the whole square. So if we put up all the values, 6 into 0 minus 0 into 28 by what? Root over of 6 into 28 minus 0 square into 6 into 196 minus 28 square. So r is equal to, so 6 into 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 into 8 is 0, divided by root over of 168 into 1176 minus of 784. So r is what? We know anything divided by 0 is what? 0. So this means that there is no linear correlation existing between the values x and y. Now the last question, question number 20, calculate the correlation coefficient between x and y and comment on the relationship. So again, same thing, we will just draw the table and write the values and then we will find out the formula. So x, y, x square, y square and xy. So we write the values accordingly. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8. Y values are what? 2, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16. Okay, so x square is what? 1 into 1, 1, 3, 3, 9, then 4, 4, 16, 5, 5, 25, 7, 7, 49, 8, 8, 64. For y square values, we have 2 into 2, 4, then 6, 6 are 36, 8, 8, 64, then 10, 10, 100, 14, 14, 196, and what? Last one is 16, 16 is 256. Then we multiply x into y. So first one is what? 1 into 2, 2, then 18, 3, 6 are 18, then 32, then 50, then 98, and then 128. Then we add up the values. So the first x is what? It is 28, then adding up all this is 56, then it is 164, then adding up all the values is 656, then the last one is 328. So we put it in the formula once again. So we put it in the formula of r, or the Karl Pearson's correlation coefficient, which is 6 into 328 minus 28 into 56 divided by root over of 6 into 164 minus 28 the whole square by full root over of 6 into 656 minus 56 the whole square. Okay, so we solve it out and we find out that it is 1968 minus 1568 divided by root over of 984 minus 784 into 3936 minus 3736. So we continue it. we subtract and we get the values. R is equal to 400 by then root over of, so we get the subtraction values as 1200 into 800. So what happens? R is equal to 400 by 400. So R is equal to 1. That means it is positive 1. So what? The relation, it has a positive correlation between the variables. So in this way, we complete all the solutions of chapter 6 correlation. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you.